so let's talk about trying it out, right?
Oh,
let's talk about
here
taste
we
testing.
are. Yep.
So, again, 90 days ago, we made these in a sous-vide. So search for sous-vide on our website. You can see it all. We're not going to go into the details here. There's just not enough time. The Gingrich method. So we put these in the sous-vide for 96 hours, and then the recipe calls for letting them sit for 3 months. And then at the end of 3 months, they should be ready. So for those of you that are trying to make extract fast, using a sous vide seems to be a pretty good method to be able to get you there. So these now were sous vide. They've been sitting for 90 days. This is the Madagascar vodka?
No. This is the vodka. This is the tequila. This is the first time we've done tequila. So you're just going to take a few, and I've got quite a bit of milk in there, so I'm going to put about, these are tiny little teaspoons. I'm going to mix it up like this.
Do you want to try the tequila now, or should we compare it?
Totally
Okay, we'll go ahead and try the tequila.
I do want to try the tequila because this is new waters for us.
This is new waters for us, and we'll talk more about it. We used silver tequila in this Gingrich method. That's what it, I'm not sure if that's what it called for, but there was one lady that had used it. So we used a silver tequila, and let's give it a taste.
Okay, I'm going to try the Madagascar.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I'm going to try the tequila. So first time here, smell it. Surprisingly, I don't smell a lot of the tequila.
That's good.
Oh, wow.
Tequila?
Oh,
What
wow.
have you tried?
Oh, wow. That tequila is absolutely spectacular. Now let's try the Madagascar vodka.
Oh.
Yeah. That's...
There is you can tell it's a little different though.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's a little bit of a tequila.
But you can get that like bitter agave taste, just a little bit coming through.
A little bit.
This tastes
a tiny smoky. I've tasted.
a little bit of smokiness, maybe. Sorry, we know you're all there and you're all watching. We're just kind of enjoying this moment of zen right now as we sip our tequila. As we sip our extract. And just enjoy the taste. We are vanilla junkies. Yes. So, what would I say about that? I would say that both of these extracts are absolutely ready. One thing that I noticed about the sous vide when we did the first taste test right after we made it is it had kind of an accentuated smoky taste to it that was sort of new to me.
Or maybe like I thought it was a little burnt.
A little burnt. It was like a little burnt and smoky. That has definitely gone away, but it's still present. And it still tastes a little bit more, call it smoky or charred oaky than the Madagascar. For me, it did as well, the Madagascar vodka. So would I recommend the sous vide method to get extracts ready fast? 100%. These are beautiful extracts. Look how dark that is. And as I hold it up to the light, they're dark, they're beautiful, they smell great. These are ready to be gifted. So if it's getting close to the holidays and you're trying to give extract away and you want it to be finished extract, using a sous vide, spending $100 on a sous vide might be a great way to do that. I say $100. There's cheaper ones, there's more expensive ones. You kind of pick, but those are good.
To have it ready by Christmas, that'll be a stretch because these aren't 3 months. But I have given vanilla away and just let them know like you may need a few more months. And they're like, okay, I'll put it in the bag or I'll check it, and I let them know how to check it. And it's perfectly good that way too. You don't have to have it exactly finished and ready to go. Sometimes I give it to them brand new so they can actually watch it change. And then I have another vanilla follower and they want to make their own because they've watched the process.
Totally. Can you just drink it, someone says, on the rocks? I'm sure that you probably...
Should I get some ice?
Because it is that good. I'll say this, that it is, a lot of people will take their homemade extracts, they'll put it in their morning coffee, they'll put it in their tea, and so it's used as sort of a flavor enhancer in beverages, so we see that all the time. Having it by itself, I don't know, and I think that there's probably less expensive drinks because by the time you add the beans and all the time to that, I don't know that you want to just drink it straight, but it is that good. Again, look for the taste testing method on our website. We have a section on the guides of how do I know my extract is ready. You can see how we added the milk and how to do that moving forward. Christmas morning is going to be so exciting. Santa's bringing you a sous vide. Someone said, oh, congratulations, that's fun. Someone had made the comment, Peggy, who's been with us forever and ever. Hello, Peggy.
Hi, Peggy.
After the sous vide, I thought it lost some flavor. I did as well. Like when I had that very first taste in that very first show, it's like the jury was out. I wasn't sure if that was going to work or not because it wasn't ready after the 96 hours. Now that I've had this one, the longer you let it sit with the beans in, obviously the sweeter it's going to become. You know what will be really interesting with the sous vide method is to see if it is much sweeter than after a year than those that we've waited for a year.
That's right. A taste test against just our regular wait a year and sous vide.
Yeah. Remember, the goal with extracting, and this is an important point, you have a little teaspoon and you have a little bit of fluid that you're putting on that teaspoon and you want to add it to your whatever it is that you're baking. The goal with extracting is to get as much of a concentration of taste in that little teaspoon as you can, so you can add a lot of taste without adding a lot of moisture, because too much moisture will affect the quality of what it is that you're cooking. Whether it's cookies or cake, you can't have too much moisture. So the more flavor you get on that little teaspoon in that amount of fluid, the better. And so maybe the sous vide waiting for like a year will be a good thing.